What is up, boys and girls? Welcome, Dr. J. Good to have you here. How are we doing?
I'm fantastic. I hope you are, my brother.
I stay fantastic. Thank you. All right, guys. So what this is just for Team Gratitude and America, just for our American peeps. You guys have heard me talk of Dr. J. I've known her now for a couple years from the hyper world. She has been a big shining light for us whenever we were in the dark and needed some guidance. So this is a project that she has been involved in. She sent me the info. It looks pretty cool. Looks like we'll generate some revenue. It's not crypto, and it's not on the blockchain, but it is something that generates some revenue. And she's doing very, very well with it. So I just wanted to share it, with folks on Team Gratitude. It does check a couple of our boxes that we have, right? Which is has to have a low barrier of entry and have to be able to generate revenue without telling anybody else about it. So you can you can benefit from it without having to recruit people. So she's going to run through a presentation real quick here. What she's showing us here is there's some special that goes to, I think you said Sunday.
Yeah.
Uh, so we'll do another one after this. But she told me, and she's Danny, you gotta look at this. Danny, you gotta look at this. So and everything else she told me before it's paid off. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. If it interests you, that's cool. If it's not, that's cool. But it's something I'm gonna do because it's a way to generate some revenue. So all right, Dr. J,
Absolutely. You know, you're
you're up, and I'm just gonna shut up and listen.
you're my God. Thank you so much, Danny, for this opportunity. And hey, Team Gratitude, I really appreciate you all taking a look at this. I'm going to go ahead and go through the presentation as I would typically, and then hopefully, if you all have any questions, you certainly are able to get back to me and get back to Danny. He knows how to communicate with me as well, and Danny will let me know. He'll put my phone number in there if you all need to reach out to me, but he'll have all of the details that you need. And so I'm delighted. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to take you all through a presentation the same way that I would if I was doing it as I do it on my regular 8 p.m. call every single day. So, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, I'm excited that you are here and that you're going to share with us this brief but impactful presentation. And I know that you perhaps may have some questions, comments, thoughts, or anything I can bring clarity to later on, or even just kind of just shoot the messages uh, to um, to my friend Danny. But here's what I want to say. I want to introduce you to TranzactCard, and then I'm going to show this short video. And after the video plays, I'm going to go through the presentation in its entirety so that you have a full grasp of what this amazing opportunity is. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm introducing you to Transact Card.
Uh,
Last, as we all swiped our cards, banks cashed in, raking in a whopping $3.1 billion in fees alone. Meanwhile, retail prices shot through the roof and retailers saw record earnings. But what about the average American? They didn't get the same boost. Instead, many were left penny pinching to deal with those soaring costs. This isn't the American dream. Something needs to change, and it needs to change now. Meet TranzactCard. Now, banking changes forever. Just like Uber disrupted transportation and Amazon disrupted retail, TranzactCard is here to disrupt banking with unparalleled rewards and positive social impact. But how? Here are 3 game-changing reasons. First, the Transact card. While it may appear as just an ordinary bank card, the card is packed with extraordinary features, including an exceptionally generous rewards match. You've probably seen other cards with a typical offer like a 1%, 2%, or even 5% rewards match on purchases. But guess how much Transact card matches? Good guess, but it's actually a mind-blowing 100%. That's right. For every dollar you spend, TranzactCard rewards you with a 1-for-1 match in Z-Bucks. Every dollar you spend earns you an equal amount in Z-Bucks. Every purchase, every day. Imagine doubling your buying power and making the money you are already spending go twice as far. Number 2, enter Z-Bucks and Z-Club. Spend $127 on groceries. Get 127 Z-Bucks. Use these Z-Bucks to buy down the price on hundreds of thousands of items in TranzactCard's vast online marketplace called Z Club. Shop national brands and everyday items from dish soap to diapers to fashion, luxury, and even travel. And 3, reinvesting in its members. In a world where most banks prioritize shareholder profits, TranzactCard prioritizes member benefits, from zero cash flash sales to Z-Bucks offers and more. TranzactCard is breaking the mold, putting customers first and giving them a financial boost. Now that's disruption. A disruption that's quickly gaining traction with more than 20,000 Americans already enrolled with TranzactCard. And that's just during its pre-launch phase. Brace yourself for TranzactCard.
Lost the volume, Dr. J.
Order your Tranzact card today. For just $25, you'll receive 500 Z-Bucks on your very first card swipe. Plus, during our pre-launch phase, you'll earn double Z-Bucks on all purchases for an entire year after the launch. And the best part, your $25 annual fee is waived forever. Or become a digital branch office. As a cardholder, you can apply to participate in TranzactCard's income opportunity by becoming a digital branch office. As a DBO, you earn from purchases made by those affiliated with your unique TranzactCard digital branch. Just picture it. Income rolling in with every TranzactCard swipe and every Z Club transaction made via your digital branch office. Whether you're an entrepreneur, gig worker, or a stay-at-home parent, TranzactCard may be just the right fit for you to finally supplement your income. Click to learn more. Lastly, spread the word. Don't keep the good news of TranzactCard a secret. Let friends, family, and colleagues in on the incredible value of TranzactCard. For only $25, they can also start doubling their buying power too. The time to join the TranzactCard revolution has never been better. Join today and be part of helping your family and friends double their buying power.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are certain that you enjoyed that video, and what you see on your screen now, it says now banking changes forever. It is our visionary statement, and the idea implicit in such statement is that consumer banking will change, not at some peripheral level, but at the foundational plane, in part because it has to or keep shrinking, and in part because TranzactCard has set out to be a catalyst for these fundamental changes. And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, we're showing people how to double their buying power. And I'm going to show you an optional financial opportunity unlike anything I've ever seen. So what are we talking about? We're talking about this card right here. This is our very own Tranzact card, and it works like a debit card, except we're going to give you our own dual currency within the Tranzact card financial ecosystem. Your money is going to be protected through FDIC insured community banks that want to partner with us, and we get to uplift those communities in the process, and it's real easy to understand. Well, as you go out and you swipe your Tranzact card, you're going to get a 1-to-1 ratio of our own currency, and we call that currency Z-Bucks. So let's just say you go out to buy gas and fill up your tank, and it costs you $70, then ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get 70 Z-Bucks. Well, let's just take it up another notch. You may go out to Walmart, to Target, or Nordstrom to do your everyday shopping. And then you might take it up another notch. You might want to pay your utility bills, your light bills, your gas bill, your water bill. You might want to pay your rent and or your mortgage. And what you are going to receive is exactly the same value that you've spent in to pay those bills. You're going to receive that in Z-Bucks. And what you're going to find is that our Z-Bucks far trumps and transcends any other credit card type rewards program than you have ever seen. So then the most important question that we always get asked is, they say, Dr. J, thank you so much for letting me know about these Z-Bucks, but what exactly can I do with them? And I will say, everyone is always asking, please make it make sense. Well, we have definitely made it make sense. We're building our very own world-class e-commerce platform, and we pretty much want to rival Amazon, even though it took Amazon decades and decades. And what we are doing, we're going direct to the same wholesalers, to the same manufacturers, the same drop shippers, and we're getting you to get your favorite items, and then we're just basically going to pass those wholesale pricing on to you. We're not going to do any 3x or 5x markup, and we'll let you use your Z-Bucks to buy most of those items down a whopping 25 to 60% off. So let me give you an example of what I mean here. On your screen, you'll see a $100 pair of shoes. Well, let's just say those are Nikes, and you want to go to the store and buy your Nikes. You go to the store, in the Nike store, you find those sneakers at $100. You'll pay $100 out of pocket. But because you remember that you are a TranzactCard member, you'll go into our proprietary Z Club. You'll find those same sneakers in this example, you'll pay $75 out of pocket, and you'll use 25 of your Z-Bucks. That's already a 25% saving. And so, ladies and gentlemen, you may even go to let's see, Dick's Sporting Goods and find this electric bike for $6.99 in the store. But then you again remember that you are a member of TranzactCard, and you go into the proprietary Z Club, and you'll find that electric bike for $454, and you're able to use 245 of your Z-Bucks. And then you may go further and you say, well, how did I get those Z-Bucks? Well, remember, you just went out and bought the things that you were going to buy anyway. And now compound that over hundreds of thousands, eventually millions of your favorite products. And imagine showing a family of 4, or a family that just had a brand new baby girl or bouncing baby boy, how they can use Z-Bucks to buy down diapers, formulas, and all the things that they're already going to need for their new baby. As you can see here, the diapers in the store, $53. In the Z Club, you pay $26 out of pocket and 27 Z-Bucks. And so here are a few of the brands that are coming to the Z Club. You'll see Gucci, you see Adidas, Rolex, Carnival. You also see Samsung, but if you look closer, ladies and gentlemen, you'll also see Calvin Klein. You'll see Dolce & Gabbana, Reebok, Dell, JVC, and the list goes on, because these are products that you want to buy anyway. It is not stuff that is from overseas or stuff that's in someone's storage unit. This, ladies and gentlemen, is quality product from the same manufacturers and wholesalers. You'll just be able to buy them down inside of our proprietary Z Club. Now, we really made it fun and easy. We've already started having our very own flash sales. And a flash sale is a first come, first serve. And we do these just about every day. And the concept is you see it there, you're there in time, you buy it, it's yours. The difference is that your cash isn't good here. You use all Z-Bucks to pay for all of these items. You just pay a little bit of shipping and handling, and the item is yours. And so here are a few of the members that have been able to use and get some of these wonderful flash sale products with 100% Z-Bucks, no cash out of pocket. You see the Nike bag, Bose sneakers, the VR headsets, the TranzactCard merchandise, blankets, Power Beats Pro water bottles, and electric scooters. But in the words of my grandmother, Team Gratitude, she said things get gooder and gooder, and they do, because we've started having our Z Club flash sales, that are cruises. Now imagine showing people a way to swipe their way to their next vacation using Z-Bucks to get on a cruise ship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's happening right under your nose, because we've been doing a few of these, and we've got some big ones coming out soon. And we've got lots and lots of people making more memories with the people that they know, love, and care about. Well, speaking of the people that we know, love, and care about, well, here's a couple that used 100% Z-Bucks to earn or to win this actual 4-day, 3-night cruise. They didn't win it. They bought it with their Z-Bucks. And ladies and gentlemen, included in that is their special welcome event, the drink package, the Wi-Fi package, and this is on the MSC cruise line, and it is scheduled to depart on December 7th through the 10th. But if you think that's amazing, well, our Z Club travel platform is also going live soon as well. And you can use these same Z-Bucks to buy down some of your favorite resorts, hotels, condos, Airbnb inventory, a whopping 30 to 65% off using your Z-Bucks. And you can see here in this example, Grand Beach by Diamond Resort, the internet rate $354.90 for 3 nights. You can use in this example 108 Z-Bucks, and your out-of-pocket expense is only $247.35. Below that, you see Las Vegas. The Z-Bucks that you're able to use in that one is a 614.52 for 3 nights, but you're able to use 331 Z-Bucks, and your cash out of pocket expense is 283.88, but it's still getting gooder and gooder. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, and these are real, all right? Imagine going to Greece. The online cost would probably be somewhere, based upon the last research that we did, $1,275. But because you are a member or a franchise owner, you're able to use 557 Z-Bucks, and your only out-of-pocket expense is 718. Maybe you want to go to Playa del Carmen. The online price is 1,200. In this example, you're able to use 820 Z-Bucks, and your only out-of-pocket expense would be $380. We also have resort weeks, access to over millions of resorts worldwide. They're starting as low as $199. And if you want to go to Myrtle Beach, ladies and gentlemen, that online cost price that you see there is for a 1-bedroom condo at $975 for a week. Ladies and gentlemen, you're able to use 731 Z-Bucks, and your only out-of-pocket expense is $244. But then closer to our launch, and I want you to keep in mind, we haven't officially launched. We will be doing that on Monday, November 13th. So you're some of the very first to hear about this, but this is tremendous. You're going to have your own Power Save account that's going to grow and compound over time. And because TranzactCard is a social impact company, our aim is to enhance financial literacy across our country. Because if we take a look at historical data, it proves that Americans are not the best at savings. And so we want to help people create a nice nest egg that's going to grow and compound over time. And this will officially launch in a few days. And just by using your TranzactCard, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to start adding money to your Power Save account. And so it's really nice and exciting that over time, we're going to have hundreds and thousands of Americans with a nice little nest egg that they can use later via our Easy Up, Easy Back, Easy Bonus, and Easy Plus. And so we also have just released one of our brand new enhancement. This is our Easy Power Earning Save Card. This is a digital card that you can purchase right from our app. And yes, our app, we are on Apple and Google Play. And as soon as you purchase this gift card from your favorite retailers, you're going to earn Z-Bucks right away. And you can see, you load the card, your app, your account, $100, and then simply it's going to customize it for you. You're able to send it to everyone and they're able to learn about your business, but also it's a Walmart gift card. But what's unique about our gift cards is where you see switch card. If you send this card to someone and they decide they don't want a Walmart card, or they perhaps want an Olive Garden card, or they want a different card, we have 336 vendors, ladies and gentlemen, that they can switch to. And you'll see a few of the brands here that come with the Easy Power card. It won't cost them anything to switch it before they activate it. They simply switch it. The list of the additional wholesalers that they can choose from will come up, and they select, and they'll be on their way. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely perfect in time for the holidays because it gets you a virtual card that you can purchase. You can give it to others and you can use them yourself, but it's also going to allow you to get Z-Bucks, and you can use it at some of our favorite retailers. And it's really exciting that we have already rolled this out. But I want you to look very closely at the screen because we have here the gift cards: TJ Maxx, Apple Store, American Airlines. I will tell you, Delta Airlines is there, Southwest is on there, Panera Bread, all of the vendors all of the providers that we have here, all 336 of them, and our contract, the ink is dry on. I will tell you, some of them have already agreed to, as you see at the top of the screen, Easy Back. They're going to give you cash back every time the card is purchased and or used. That, ladies and gentlemen, is tremendous. And I know Olive Garden, they're giving back cash back 3.5%. Happen to know that because it's my favorite restaurant. Okay. So we talked about our first core pillar of distribution, just being a TranzactCard member. And I want you to know our 3 core pillars, ladies and gentlemen: our TranzactCard members and their referrals. Number 2, our digital branch offices and their community. And number three, which is why we're really going gaga, our national influencers, each with their millions of followers. And I will tell you more about that in just a minute. But here it is. Most people want to know, what does it cost to get a Tranzact card to be a part of our ecosystem? And the answer to that question is a whopping $25 for life if you become a customer before November 12th, 2023 at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And what does that get for you? It gets to you all of the banking platform benefits. And I want you to know that the Z-Bucks, you will receive 500 Z-Bucks awarded to your account until our new banking platform is online. And for those of you that are going to take notes while you're watching this, one Z-Buck in our e-commerce system is equivalent to $1. So you'll receive that 500 Z-Bucks every week until our platform launches. And then you'll have your double Z-Bucks on all of your purchases once you receive your card for your first year up until November 2024. And our referral program is anticipated to be available at our launch. You will receive 500 Z-Bucks for every referral. And so we're thrilled because we're basically 9 months ahead of schedule. We have this really unique advantage that we bring a lot of our fintech, our processes, our technologically advanced community banks all into our ecosystem by the time we officially launch. And again, just to remind you, while you're waiting, you'll get your 500 Z-Bucks every week without fail. Then, of course, once you get your card and in your first swipe, all the way to November 2024, we're going to double your Z-Bucks, which is phenomenal. Well, I'm going to shift gears really quickly here because this part, ladies and gentlemen, is the money-making side of the presentation. This might be for you and it might not be for you, or I like to say it might be your cup of tea or it might not be your cup of tea. But what we are learning and are amazed about is how many people are actually open to making money right now. It's like a lot of people say to myself, and I'm sure that they say it to Danny, make it make sense, make anything make sense, because I know I have to do something. I might be tired of robbing Peter to pay Paula. Some people might be saying, you know what, I'm tired of there being more month at the end of the money. And if that is you, you're saying, you know what, I'm tired of the lotions and the potions, then we'll say you're in the right place, because what we would like to do at this time is invite you to now own your own digital branch office. And I'm going to tell you about the remarkable benefits in just a minute, but here's what I want to do. I want to get the money side out of the way. It's a $4.95 one time. And then starting this month, you're going to pay a $50 a month franchise fees for your marketing and technology support. And I will tell you, I don't know where else in the world you'll be able to own a franchise for $495. And then you'll have your service fee from your commissions will be 10%, which is significantly less than other franchises. But I'm also going to show you how to eliminate that in just a minute as we go through this presentation. But it is going to give you all of the banking platforms that I just talked about. You're going to get your marketing and technology support. You have an amazing done-for-you marketing system. And of course, you are going to get your 500 Z-Bucks and your double Z-Bucks all the way to November 2024. But the beauty is that you get to participate in our revenue plan, and that is our branch commissions, our community revenue bonus, which is insane, and our leadership grants. And what you really get, ladies and gentlemen, and we know you hear this often, but you really get a business for yourself. You're just never by yourself. And I stand flat-footed and firm, 10 toes down. And I say, we have this amazing community. We have this proven simple system of success to help you reach whatever financial goals that you will have. Now, the question that we always get is this: how do I get my money back? Well, there are two ways. The very first way is if you decide within your first 30 days of becoming a franchise owner that this is not your cup of tea, you simply submit an email to our DPO support and they will issue your refund, no questions asked. Your $4.95 will be returned to you. Now, the other way we believe is a little bit more exciting, but we will also tell you that when you cancel, it will be 6 months before you will be able to participate in any capacity in TranzactCard. So the other way is that you can sponsor 3 additional digital branch offices by Sunday, November 12th at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and the system will automatically upgrade you to become a manager. And when you do that, you will get your $4.95 cash rebate back. You will never have to pay that $50 a month fee that started this month. And remember that 10% that I mentioned that would be a service fee to TranzactCard, that number will instantly drop to 1%, and the other 9% will go into your your Power Save account. And we are excited because that will put you on a pathway to be extremely profitable. And I'll tell you more about that in just a minute. But here's what I really want you to visualize. I want you to think about what I just said. And every person that is a part of the Transact community as a digital branch office or as a TCM, we really believe that in the next few years, we're going to have millions and millions of Americans that get Transact Card. And because I firmly believe what I'm saying is true, I'm going to challenge you to agree that there will be a lot of people looking at, considering, and getting a Transact Card throughout our entire country. And wouldn't it be great, team gratitude, if every single solitary time someone swipes that Transact card, you're able to participate in those interchange and transaction fees? And what I have run into is people will say, well, Dr. J, that's great, but what exactly are interchange and transaction fees? Well, that's what makes the banks and the merchant processors a ton of money. And now, because of Transact Card, we get to share in that wealth. So think about this really quickly. All of these cards that are going to be out there, they have to get linked back to people's digital branch offices. And collectively, you can grow a digital branch community. You're bringing in your own customers, and you're bringing in others that want to own their own digital branch office. And it's all a part of your community. You get to earn 5 to 10 basis points off of every single solitary swipe, every single solitary time someone uses their Transact card. You have a chance to get paid by owning your own digital branch office. Well, remember, I just said if once you sponsor 3 brand new DBOs, you become a manager. Well, there are 2 ways for you to do so, and both of which allows you to participate in our Fast Start community bonus. Option 1 is to share it with 3 additional deep digital branch owners. And of course, optional 1 has some additional features with it that I'll share with you in a moment. And then option 2, you have 20 customers, 20 TCMs that have all paid their $25 Transact card membership fee, and the system will automatically upgrade you to manager. And as a DBO, you can earn a Fast Start community bonus up to $500 per month if you become a manager within your first 30 days of enrollment. And please remember, I did say we have some other things going on with option 1, and I'll share that with you now why this is really important. And then we have our community revenue bonus, and you have a picture of the United States, Guam, Puerto Rico, and the US Virgin Islands. This is where I say the rubber meets the road, because this community revenue bonus is insane. Imagine all of these locations that are connected. They are all of the digital branch offices inside of the Transact community. There are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. We actually can say tens of thousands at this point. And they're all working together. Imagine being able to get paid off of all of them collectively. It's called the compounding potential. And just think about this. If you are a manager or above, you have the opportunity to participate in the revenue generated by the entire community. So I'll ask you, would you rather have $1 million, or would you rather have a penny that compounds every day for the next 30 days? Well, I did the math, ladies and gentlemen, and I want that penny every time. But what does this mean? It means you get to participate in the community memberships, the bank card transactions, the purchases in the Z Club, out of the Z Club, the commissionable gift cards. Ladies and gentlemen, it continues to go on and on. And so you may be asking, well, how can I get my piece of that pie? Well, it's a very simple process. We do believe in this particular part of our community, 3 helping 3, helping 3, helping 3. But at the end of the day, when you are helping those 3, you are now getting your position to earn a piece of this pie. When you become a manager, and remember, there are 2 ways to do so: 3 digital branch offices or 20 customers that have purchased their Transact card membership for $25. When you do that in your first 30 days, ladies and gentlemen, you get to actually, there's a date, your first 30 days, you are able to earn up to $500 per month. And ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of people that can earn an additional $500 per month in the United States of America. And don't worry, we're going to Canada next and then Europe in 2024. But look at these numbers. The company is designed, as I told you, as a social impact company. And so even if you don't make that the manager position in the first 30 days, when you do become a manager, the company is going to allow you to participate in that revenue bonus, and you'll earn an additional up to $250 a month. But as you are sharing with your friends, your relatives, your associates, and neighbors, and you become a senior manager, that number becomes up to $1,500 per month. And then vice president, ladies and gentlemen, whoop, whoop, we call this zip code changing money, and that is up to $12,500 per month. And it continues to get better. Our senior vice president up to 20,000, and the first two presidents in the company, they are my close friends. They have just achieved those ranks in the last few days. Ladies and gentlemen, they are earning an additional up to 30,000 per month, and this is above and beyond any of the other ways that I mentioned that we get paid. And then last, ladies and gentlemen, is our leadership grants. Our manager grant, the one-time bonus. When you personally refer a DBO who becomes a manager, then, ladies and gentlemen, you earn a one-time bonus of $50. And again, because the company is established to share the wealth, we have 9 managers up in their success line. They too will earn $50. The Operator Plus grant, when you personally refer a 4th DBO or more, it's a one-time $50 bonus, plus 4 commission qualified managers in their success line. They too will receive a $25 bonus. But ladies and gentlemen, this is also what I call the cream of the crop here, the creme de la creme, the DBO grant. For each commission qualified DBO in your branch office, you're able to earn an additional $2.50 up to $10 per month. Now, let me take you back to this screen, and I'd like for you to look at it through a different set of eyes. Imagine these are all the people that you actually shared with who decided that, of course, and it may not be your cup of tea, but there may be some who will like this cup of tea. Now, imagine all of these are people that you shared with, who did 3, who shared with 3, who shared with 3. Now, if they're in your community, and you get to earn an additional $2.50 up to $10 for each of those in your community, and they too earn as well. And so what we have is a viable pathway, a game plan to help people reach whatever financial goals they have. And I've never seen anything that's more achievable than what we have here in TranzactCard. But let me share with you our Innovator Go Time promotion. And this is what I mean, that this is going to November 12th. When you become a digital branch office in our community, ladies and gentlemen, the company considers you an innovator. And that goes until November 12th at 11:59. What that means for you is that your 10% is now a 1% service fee to TranzactCard, and the other 9% goes into a Power Save account that compounds for you. And then the next benefit that you will have is this: when you are upgraded in the system to a manager, that $50 marketing and tech fee will be waived for you for life if you are promoted to the manager leadership position before November 12th at 11:59 p.m. And this is the part that I love the most, because I just had an entire team, my entire team pretty much have all received their $4.95 rebate. When you become a digital branch office, and I know this is not one of your core principles here, but if you become a digital branch office and you share it with 3 others, the system will automatically upgrade you to a manager. And guess what? You'll receive your $4.95 back, and the check cashes every time. But what is significant about you becoming a DBO now? We have what we call our TCM matching platform. And what you will see here on this little chart, you'll see all of the ranks that you can achieve. Digital branch offices when you become an innovator from day one. Manager, senior manager, vice president, senior vice president, and president. What I want you to focus on quickly here is the right column. And we are done after this. In the right column, you'll see the number 1 that represents your digital branch office and every customer that you bring in. So for every 1 customer you bring in, the company is going to match you based upon your level, based upon your ranking. So for DBO, it's 1 to 2, manager 1 to 3, senior manager. For every 1 you bring in, the company gives you 5. As a vice president, for every 1 customer, the company gives you 10. For a senior vice president, for every 1, the company will give you 25. And for president, for every 1, the company will give you 50. Now, you may be asking, where are these customers coming from? Well, at our official launch that's coming on November 12th or November 13th time period, a lot of the most notable celebrities, NFL players, NBA players, nonprofit organizations are going to be blasting this out to their constituents, to their communities, and to their customers. And when the company does that, those customers that sign up, they will be assigned to headquarters, and then headquarters is going to assign them to innovators, to the business partners, to those that actually own their franchises. And you, as an innovator, will be able to earn these customers based upon your current ranking in the company. Is huge because it literally puts your business on steroids. I shared with my friend Danny today that our contract is almost dry with the ink, if you will, with Snoop Doggy Dogg. You all are some of the very first to ever hear that. But we also have Lady Gaga. She was the very first. And LeBron James, Children's Miracles Network. I promise you, the list goes on, and it's going to be huge. So I want to leave you with this. I want you to think about this. In 1995, Jeff Bezos needed to raise $1 million, and he was willing to exchange 20% of the company. He talked with 61 people, 41 said no thanks, 20 said yes and invested $50,000 each in exchange for 1% of the company. Today, that $50,000 investment is worth over $10 billion, and the other 41 people were left with a painful story. The lesson, ladies and gentlemen, team gratitude is this: it takes vision to get involved with something before it becomes obvious to the world, because it's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives. It's what we do consistently. And I am excited because TranzactCard has set out to disrupt the financial industry, and we've been doing that successfully as we are changing the world one swipe at a time. And so with that, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and turn it back over to Danny. Thank you so much.
Girl, it sounds like you've done that a time or two.
You think? I
Love
love doing it. I love doing it, actually.
I love it. All right, so a couple quick questions that
Sure.
pop into mind. So, how do people fund it? So, let's say if someone wants to sign up and you're actually creating an account, like to use the debit card out of, how do you fund that account?
So in order to fund the account, you have to tie either, you can do a couple of great things. So if you don't have a bank account, you can just use you can deposit via ACH, right? Because you will have a checking account and a savings account. You can do a check transfer. You can do a debit card to debit card, which is what I do because it's so much faster, and I get to use the card instantaneously. So there are a number of ways that you're able to fund the account.
So just like buying crypto, basically, you could just use a debit card and fund your account.
Correct. Just that we don't have crypto here, but yes.
No, I got it. It would have to be a debit card. I understand.
Yes,
Fiat currency, US dollars for now.
Okay.
And so this is going to go international. You said next year. That's the plan.
Yes, that is absolutely the plan. Because one of our founders, Peter Rancy, he lives in Australia, so he's in a hurry to get this global, and we are literally lining everything up so that it is absolutely 100% compliant. We have an amazing legal team, which I love, and we have brought in some of the best in the compliance area for us to make sure that we're moving forward successfully. And I'm telling you, it's taken off like wildfires, and I love that we have the celebrities that are coming in, and they're going to be blasting it out to our community, to their communities.
Right on. Okay. So what's the KYC?
KYC right now, everyone is getting started. When the banking platform launches, they'll have to go through the KYC, upload your driver's license, that's it. Or your passport, or whatever your government issue identification is, that is it.
Okay. So people don't have to have a passport. They can use a driver's license.
Yes, they can use a driver's license. They can use their military IDs. They can use anything that is definitely like the government issued identification.
Sure. Okay, that's cool.
You
We
don't
still
have-
have a few people on the team who haven't got passports yet. They're working on it, but it's
I do know quite a few people also who have not gotten their passports, and they're like, "I'm gonna do it, Dr. J. I'm gonna do it, Dr. J." And I said, "Okay, listen, we gotta
go to
make-
the post office. It's not
Yeah,
just
like, we
go
gotta
to the
make
post office. There's one in every town.
vacations here we can take with Z-Bucks. Are you kidding? What's the delay, right?"
Right on, right on. All right, I can't think of any more questions that I have. But if I do, I'll send them over. I'm gonna take this recording, broadcast it out to the US peeps.
Absolutely.
Team gratitude. And so I know the date it was saying that the Sunday night ends the promotion. So the promotion that ends Sunday night, just so I'm clear, is so right now, let's say I'll set up a digital branch office for $500, right?
Mhm.
And so the promotion now is that if 3 other people sign up a digital branch office, then I get that $500 back, right?
Mhm.
And- okay, so other than that, is there any promotion that ends?
Yes.
Okay, wait, is that the
The
9%?
25
Because that was a lot of numbers. So just
I
so
know.
what else? What
The-
else ends Sunday night?
the $25 with no annual renewal.
Okay,
It will be after Sunday night, there will be a $25 annual renewal. So right now, everybody can sign up as a TCM, no $25 annual renewal, just $25 one time.
got it.
The TCM matching that changes for digital branch offices, that changes on the 13th. The ratio will decrease. Instead of it being 1 to 2 and all that, it'll be 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6. So it actually is a benefit to become a DBO with just that component, because you've got all these celebrities advertising for you for free.
Right. Okay, so with the so if you're a digital branch office, it's $495 plus a 10% fee.
1%.
It could be 1% if you do that before Sunday, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that 10% fee, that's 10% of the $495,
No, that's 10% of your monthly commission.
10% of your monthly commission. So if you make $1,000, you owe $100.
The Transact card, but it's not coming out of your personal pocket per se. It comes out of your commissions.
Got it. And if people do a digital branch office before Sunday at midnight, then that's 1%,
Yes.
and 9% goes into your savings.
A power save account, yes, which is phenomenal. It's
Got it.
because that's actually a benefit that goes to the president of the company, but because you're an innovator, they're giving it to us. So
Got
yeah,
it. Okay.
that's significant.
And is there a minimum amount to fund your Tranzact debit card, like your account?
No, it's just your regular account. There is a minimum for the using the app to purchase gift cards. It's $100, but
No, I just mean to load the card, like to put money in the account that you can use the card
oh,
for.
no.
There's no minimum.
It's whatever, and we don't even have fees for that either. There are no late fees. We don't have any of those things.
So that was my next question. So there's not, is there a fee to load the account? No,
No, none that I've seen.
just whatever your current bank might charge on your debit card or whatever.
Yes, but you're doing an actual debit to debit, so I haven't even seen a fee. I've looked at my statements and never seen a fee come out. So I was like, yeah, this was ooh. No.
All right. Okay. Is there a maximum transaction amount?
Maximum transaction amount, not that I have seen, but I know that they have a maximum. I think it's 5,000 right now, but it's scheduled to go up to unlimited. But right now, that's how we actually outgrew our first financial institution that we were using. We just went haywire, and so they have 5,000 right now. But you're able to load as much as you want every day, and then whatever's there, you're able to spend.
Got it.
'Cause
Okay.
you actually get to set it. So if that's going to change, I'll learn all that when I go to Vegas on Sunday.
All right.
For the launch.
And the last question. So it's a Visa card. It's a Visa debit card, right?
Yes, it's a prepaid debit card, and that's going to change on Sunday, but I can't tell you what it is just yet, but it's going to be great.
All right. But I mean, it has a 16-digit
Oh, yes, it is
Visa.
definitely going to be FDIC insured. It's gonna have a 16-digit card code with you can set your PIN, and an expiration date. It's just like a debit card that you use at your regular bank.
So can you withdraw cash at an ATM?
Yes, you can.
All right. And then do you know if it works on Apple Pay or Google Pay for people that still have a flip
I
phone?
believe you can load that card, as a payment because we were able to load it on Amazon, so I would guess, yeah.
I was just curious. Okay,
Mhm,
cool.
mhm,
All right. Well, that is all the questions that I have.
mhm.
If this looks cool, guys, hit me up. Dr. J does this like every night at 8 o'clock. But as y'all know, that shit's past my bedtime. And I'm in a recovery meeting most of the time. Everybody here knows that. So
Well, let me
um,
know if they just wanna if they want the link to jump on to I'll send you the
yeah,
link so they can jump on and you can blast that out too.
that's what I was gonna say.
And tell them,
I'll have the link. I'll get the
yeah,
link if you guys want to log on and ask questions live.
yes.
Contact info if you have any direct questions for her.
And
Uh,
let me know if my brother Danny sent you because he's my brother from another mother and I love him dearly.
I appreciate it. Thank you for the time. Thanks for doing this. I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
stop the recording now, guys. Have an awesome week.
All
Later.
right. God bless you. Thank you.